Hello everyone, I'm back again. My name is Abdullah Burro. I know I haven't been making videos for a while, for a few days now. I've just been so overloaded with work lately and so many things I had to get done and finished before I can make a really high quality video. But I thought I wanted to make this video really fast because I thought I need to get this video out because it's becoming really important now. The situation is getting really it's getting really urgent. So this video is about the protest that is going on in America. I wanted to give us a short message to the pro-Palestinian protesters in the colleges here, and I wanted to give them some advice too. So I don't go to protests at all in any country because I don't believe that they actually do anything, that they actually achieve anything. And I believe it's just like so many people there can be undercover people. They can people trying to cause issues and riots. They could have nothing to do with us. They could even be Zionists themselves that are going and committing acts of crimes that they can be like, oh, look at the pro-Palestinian protesters, what they're doing. So I just never believed in it, and there's no guarantee that the person next to you isn't a criminal. There's no guarantee that the person next to you is actually believing in what you believe in, and they're not trying to undermine the whole situation. So for the people that are going to protests, I'd like to say a few things. Firstly, make sure that the protests, of course, never get violent. Violent protesting it's taking things way too far. We've seen already enough like violent protests in America. It never leads to anybody supporting our cause. All it does is actually really tarnish our image and reputation, because people are going to be like, look at those pro-Palestinian protesters calling for peace while they're burning things down and attacking people. So we haven't really seen that yet. We haven't seen riots, thank God. But I'm just trying to put that out, that like, don't even think about it. Honestly, don't even think about it, because you're going to really make us and our cause look bad. Right now, we have an opportunity to spread the word about Palestine and the oppression that we're going through in Palestine, and the genocide and the crimes of the Israeli government. And if you're going to go and start committing crimes yourself, all it's going to do is deflect everything. It's going to just make everything completely lose track of the whole goal of the situation to begin with. The whole goal of the protest is to spread word. And honestly, these protests have spread the word. They have spread the word. I'm glad for that. And I'm hoping that it never gets to a case of violence or rioting. Let's just try to keep as far away from that as possible. So as I was saying too, these protests have really brought the Palestinian cause more international spotlights, more international attention, more than what it already had. I think that Israel there's no way they can, like, this has never happened in history, that American students are protesting like this for Palestine in the thousands that they are now, in the tens of thousands that they are now. It's never happened. This is a point of no return. It's not gonna be like people are gonna forget about it. No, people are never gonna forget about this. It's a historical protest. It's never gonna be forgotten, and there's no going back. Israel has reached a point of no return right now with the protests. All of the negative feedback they're getting, all the negative attention they're getting, it's only better for us Palestinians and for the Palestinian cause. There's no way it's just going to be swept under the rug. And then I want to also speak about the Palestinian protesters in terms of the Zionists who are going to these protests and attacking people. I would say, like, if you see there's some criminal Zionists around you attacking people, take a few steps away, go away from that area. Don't stay in that area. Don't engage with people in fighting, because this is America. Anybody can have a firearm. Anybody can have a firearm. They could just shoot you in the street. So just really be careful. Really be careful at these protests. Make sure that if you are going to these protests, if you decide to go, just make sure that you're not around any criminals, whether they're on pro-Palestine side or pro-Israel side. Doesn't matter. Just make sure that you protect yourself and take reasonable steps in order to ensure your own safety and security. And the last message I want to say as well was that it's again another thank you. Thank you for all the pro-Palestinians who are coming out. This generation, this young generation of Americans are waking up. This is the first generation of Americans that's actually waking up to the truth of what's going on in Palestine. And this is a big victory for us Palestinians. It's a huge victory. And it's not only spreading in all the United States, but it's spreading even internationally as well, with protests going on overseas as well. So again, I personally don't believe in protests. I would never go to one. As far as I know, I don't ever plan to go to one. But I definitely would say that it is getting a lot of good attention. Just keep it that way. Keep it that way. Do not bring in other random ideologies or ideas or thoughts or some political stuff. Keep that all out of the way. Right now is a good time for both the Republicans and Democrats who are waking up to Palestinian the oppression on the Palestinian people. It's a good time for them to come together, and I've seen them come together. I've seen them, I've seen people who are really in love with Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. They're waking up. He's still asleep, but they're waking up to the kind of horrible acts of violence and murder and crime done by the Israelis, and they're turning up and they're starting to be anti-Biden now. And I'm seeing the same thing for pro Republicans. I'm seeing so many Republicans waking up and being to the violence that we've gone through. They've only seen a small, tiny little scene of what we've been going through for the last 70 to 100 years. So this is also very good. This is a moment to get together. This is a moment to get together and unite on one belief that the Palestinian people have a right to defend themselves. They have a right for self-governance. They have a right to lead their own country without the occupation of foreign nations. And again, for anybody else who still has doubts in their mind, imagine your own country was stolen by foreigners who came from a totally different part of the planet than you. Imagine your country was stolen, attacked, ethnically cleansed, people driven out of their homes and killed. Imagine that's happening to you. And then imagine that the world is trying to their best to defend these people and protect these people and give them more money, more aid, more help. That's just a small situation of what the Palestinians have to go through on a daily basis. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is a message from a Palestinian to the pro-Palestinian protesters in the United States. And I'll see you guys in the next video.